Good morning to the gamers. Good morning. It's true. My daughter's daycare is on vacation, so we got her in a different activity rotation right now that starts a little bit early. So for the next, well, I can't promise I'm going to be early every day, but there is the capability of being early for like the first time in 3 years. Kind of losing it at the TikTok comments that are like, does he really post these at 6 a.m. his time? Yeah, money never sleeps, bro. And no, I mean, I scheduled them to be posted at 6 a.m., but I schedule them in advance. So I'm not posting them at 6 a.m. At 6 a.m., I'm on the toilet pooping, refreshing TikTok, waiting to see when the TikTok that I scheduled to go out at 6 is going to be live. You're destroying pre-chat culture. That's good. What's the difference between yogurt and pre-chat? If you leave yogurt alone for a day, it'll develop a culture. You ever hear that joke? Isn't that a classic, like, European joke about America? What's the difference between Indiana and yogurt? 1930s ass joke. What's the difference between the Commonwealth of Louisiana and kefir? At least they didn't talk like that. That was like just how the radio sounded. Excuse me, Indiana does have a culture. What's Indiana culture? I'm not being glib. I'm asking a genuine question. I'll hit you with one. College basketball. Drunk driving? Come on now. Auto racing? I mean, they have like the one race, right? They got the Indianapolis 500. The only culture is sports. Welcome to North America, buddy. Well, you know what? Honestly, kind of like welcome to the world. It's all sports and food, right? Like 90% of culture is sports and food. It's sick. I know. I'm feeling like it's sick. Especially after last night's game. Holy. I know Midwest culture. It's $8 cocktails served in like a martini served in a highball glass. Ice up to the fucking rim. And then it's sports. Usually starts at about 8 a.m. on a Saturday, finishes about 1 a.m. Monday morning. And then also, whenever anybody complains about the cost of living anywhere, be like, well, if you lived in Muncie, Indiana, you could buy a house for $182,000. Got about $250,000 in repairs to do, but hey, why don't you just you work? You're an actor, huh? You're an actor. Why don't you move to Muncie, Indiana? Or you're in the tech industry, huh? You're in the tech industry. Muncie, we've got a couple of software development firms here, no doubt about it. I'd sooner move to Funny Place, Canada. Didn't you see Moose Factory is getting a Hyperloop station in the works-cited crackpipe.jpg North American Hyperloop Network post? Shania Twain when they're doing the red ribbon cutting ceremony at the Hyperloop station in Timmins, Ontario, population 45. Snip. You might not have seen that. That's okay. I was laughing like all weekend at Kory's Costco guy's impression, man. I feel like nobody else laughed at all. When he did the dad's voice, we're Costco guys. Of course we fuck in the bathroom. It got me so good, man. Nobody else was laughing at all.
We're Costco guys. Of course we fuck in the bathroom.
Oh, man. I've been losing it all weekend with that. He lit him up, man. I think we're gonna club up the deck. So give me a Hierophant on this though. Hierophant is kind of like I would describe that as a kind of pussy play, and not in the way that you wish it was, to be honest. I'm gonna chariot a jack so we can strengthen into a queen for later. I'm not even sweating that. So here's an idea. You know when you spread cream cheese on a bagel, and as you spread it over the circle, cream cheese conglomerates in the bagel hole, and then you get like a big goopy cream cheese kind of like sphere there. I believe the phrasing I was thinking about using is, do you ever tongue out the bagalusi? Could be the bagusi, bagalusi, I don't know, but like, yes, you got to, man. I ain't even mad at you for that one. North Americans shouldn't be allowed to talk about food. Honestly, Europe, you gotta know your place, okay? I've been playing Food Guesser for a long time. Europeans making fun of American food when I was like 14, I was like, so true! Everybody in Europe they've got a freshly cooked baguette in a fucking paper bag on the wheel of their bicycle. Then you go play Food Guesser and it's like semolina flour, water, and like licorice. And it looks like a fucking pot of goo. And then you're like, I wonder where this is from. Oh, there you go, Europe. Then it's like a fucking sandwich. And you're like, it's America. Yep, it's America. Yummy sandwich. I'm not saying they don't have good food in Europe. I'm just saying you gotta know your place, okay? That's just Finland. It's not just Finland. You all got your own type of gruel, man. And not all gruel is created equal. That Finnish gruel, for me, is at the bottom of the barrel. I'll take a polenta over that any day of the week. Genuine question, what food is native to Vancouver? Genuine answer, I don't know. But... you know, an interesting thing about Vancouver, moving to BC, I expected everybody to be eating salmon like all the time, right? Should be salmon nonstop. People in Vancouver do eat a lot of salmon, but what's crazy is they eat Atlantic salmon. Atlantic salmon has got to be like 80% of salmon consumption in British Columbia, or at least in Vancouver, which is crazy. Why? Because the fucking... people don't like the Pacific salmon as much. They sell it, you know, they sell sockeye. Atlantic salmon though I think it's preferential for most people. Most people here at least. I don't mind it either way. Plus you kind of, you get a big benefit with the sockeye because it's like way cheaper. By the way, I may have to take a sabbatical midway through the start of today's stream. It depends. We noticed our washer was leaking this weekend. Cavendish! So the plumber is coming in a window in the morning. A half hour of that window overlaps with when my wife won't be home. So it's possible that I may have to go bloop and then just let this guy in and be like, I do this for a living. Just let me know when you're done. You mean you're not going to hover over them the whole time? I'm just not that kind of guy, I used to be awkward because when you're like a kid... and it's summer vacation and your mom's like, hey, the gas fitter's coming over today. You're like, what do? Do I just stand like awkwardly behind them to make sure they don't steal our fucking fireplace or something? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but you're 12 years old. You're like, I guess I gotta hang out there. Now, as an adult, I derive my behavior from first principles. If I were working in strangers' homes all day, I would want them to leave me alone. So that I can focus on my work and also just not be making small talk all the time. It's good. I imagine it gets kind of exhausting. We noticed our washer was leaking when we did a clean the washing machine cycle. It's the first time in my life I've ever seen the button pressed, clean the washing machine. I kind of thought the washing machine cleaned itself every time it washed stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that the washing machine can get dirty because, it's cleaning the stuff. But either way, with no clothes in the washing machine, it sprung a damn leak underneath it. Then to test afterwards, Kate did a little, a half washing machine load with clothes in it, and it didn't leak. So I'm like, dude, you know what I think it is? I think the Whirlpool company is a damn scam. They need you to put clothes into the washing machine because that shit is leaky. They're like, well, why was it leaking? Well, we cleaned it. You cleaned it? It's a washing machine. You can't run it without any clothes in it. I mean, I love Invisible Joker. You know what? I never give Square Joker the credit that I feel that it doesn't deserve. So what are you talking about? I just don't like this guy. But we'll give him a chance anyway. I'll tell you what, I'll play some straight Dookie. It's hip to be square. Okay, Huey Lewis. You forgot about the news? Huey Lewis wouldn't have been shit without the news. I know what the news does. It divides us or something. I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I will say, I was talking about this in Apollo's chat. He was going off on TikTok. And I understand why. He may even be here right now. There's definitely I mean, the stupidest people on planet Earth are on TikTok watching videos all day. There's no doubt about that. I was making the case to him that I actually think that for society, I understand the hypocrisy here, but for society, I actually think YouTube is worse. And my only data point for that is that my wife basically just watches a Korean fighting game streamer and K-pop videos on YouTube. And she watched one Korean news story about like the Canadian housing market. And then her entire homepage is like, why Canada has fallen. Canada fell and not a shot was fired. Incoming collapse. Canada may not exist in 18 months. Like, it's the whole homepage is trying to like radicalize her, man. It's crazy. And she's just watching, you know, Magnetic over and over and like, you know, King of Fighters content and stuff like that. Me watching a 12-hour analysis of Phantom Menace on YouTube, judging people on TikTok all day. That's kind of what I'm getting at, Jay. And I don't mean this to be derogatory. Hey, Valentine, thanks for the gifted subscriptions as well. Thank you. Thank you. Most of the content on TikTok is worse than YouTube. I would give you that. But I do feel at least, I don't know, like I don't talk to too many like, you know, 15-year-olds in my day-to-day life. It's mostly just if we're at the playground. I'll be like, hey, can my daughter use the swing? But like, I imagine when they're watching TikTok, they're not like, oh, I saw this really smart thing on TikTok. They're probably like, I saw this shit on TikTok that was dumb as fuck. But like people who watch YouTube, sometimes they get like a big head about it. They're like, oh, it's not where you watch, it's what you watch. Like I've been watching a 30-hour breakdown of like every Ed, and Eddie recipe. So like, don't say that it's rotting my brain. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. I mean, this is a funny bit, but they do literally post MIT lectures on YouTube. Yeah, and everybody says, I'm not going to pay for coding school. I'm just going to learn it through MIT OpenCourseWare. And then they do the first 3 classes and all. Oh, but new episode of The Bear came out. And oh, new episode of Shogun came out. And no. Oh, yeah, no, I've forgotten it all. 7 years have passed. No, I'm going to do it. Now I'll do it now. No, okay, new Defunctland video just got posted. Like, because you got other temptations, man. Listen, I don't mean to be rude. Like, there's people who have gone to school on YouTube, but it's not everybody. It's not everybody! I also think TikTok gets a bad rap. It goes crazy if all you do is post videos there and then close the app. What about all the TikToks you watch on Twitter? I mean, like, it's literally like 3 a day. It just so happens that you don't have to hand it to them, but the Twitter algorithm is absolutely cracked at sending me nonstop gas TikToks. It very, very rarely sends me like, you know, we need to cancel Eminem. It very rarely, usually it's like somebody that's doing home improvement and then falls off a ladder, but they're not like critically injured, which is perfect. That shit is funny. I'm sorry. I can't be as sanctimonious as you guys. Drunk dad 4 rungs up on a ladder trying to clean the eaves trough, falls into his soft grass. That's fucking funny. Sorry. I'm sorry you can only laugh at fucking Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. There's cathedrals all around us for those with the eyes to see. That's what you sound like in my head, at least. Why I come for Puss in Boots? I don't know. Because it makes people upset sometimes. What's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it. What's wrong with making fun of it a little bit? I guess that's the question that I have. Hey, Nell, do you think Gangnam Style was a net positive or negative for society? I don't think about Gangnam Style at all. It's just a damn song, man. It's no big deal. Positive for sure. I mean, like, if you're gonna force my hand, that is where I'm leaning. Simply because, like, why wouldn't I? Like, lots of people dance and have a fun time listening to the song. It's not like it's caused, like, Gangnam Style is not responsible for, like, Western pop music being in the toilet. I'm pretty sure that's all up to, like, Clear Channel. And also people's tastes. It's not like it kickstarted, like, some kind of trend or something where it was like, you can't shake a stick without getting, like, a novelty Korean dance song on the radio these days. Ever since you turned 35, you've gotten way more curmudgeonly. It's not true, honestly. How am I a curmudgeon for saying a popular song was good for humanity? What do you want? Oh, you're so cynical. You should say that it fucking kickstarted the downfall of the American empire. What are you talking about, you fucking internet addict? Doesn't make any sense. You never say anything positive? I said Gangnam Style's a catchy song that did good things. It's a net positive for society. Only old people aren't doomers? That is damn true. I'm not old though, so I'm a little bit of a doomer. Just kidding. I don't know, I'm optimistic mostly, some of the time. I will say that when I was mowing my lawn this weekend, it's not my neighbor, but someone in my neighborhood walked up to me, and I was pushing the mower. Just to be polite, I said, "Good morning," and then he stopped, and I was like, here we go. I pulled the Bluetooth earbuds out, and I was like, I'm about to get an earful about the state of the world today, and he's like, you know, talking to me like, how long have you guys lived here? You like the neighborhood? And I was like, yeah, it's good, we like it. You know, and then he was like, yeah, well, like, my neighbor, like, moved, and then the new neighbors moved in, and they got this fucking dog, and the dog just keeps barking all day, and I keep yelling at her, like, if you let that dog bark all day, you should take the dog to work with you and see how you like it when the dog barks. Like, it's a nice neighborhood. We should not have our peace disturbed. And I was like, yeah, it's so true. In my head, I was like, it's not that big of a deal, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But then we bonded. It'd always be two idiot people saying, exactly. He was like, plus, lately, people throw their dog shit in my garbage bin after garbage day. And I'm like, me too, man. And he's like, I want to get a sign. I've got a sign on my bin that says no dog shit, but I want to change it so that it says, if you put your dog shit in here, I'm going to make you eat your shit. And I was like, damn, this guy's going the fuck off. I wouldn't go that far, but I was like, let me know how it works. I may never see him again. But he was not shy about letting the F-bombs fly, even though we just met like less than 5 minutes earlier. It's a serious like dudes rock type moment. I mean, I would prefer if people didn't put dog poop in my garbage bin. Previously, we had an Am I the Asshole? Where I said it's not that big of a deal, because like it goes in the garbage anyway. And then people were like, no, it's your property. That's what makes it a big deal. And I very much disputed it on those merits. But the real problem with it that I learned, you know, once I was managing the bins myself, is that you put your bins out for garbage day, and then they take the garbage, and then the first thing that gets thrown into it is like a bag of mushy shit. And then you end up throwing like 12 garbage bags on top of that before the next garbage day. And it turns into a desiccated pancake on the bottom. So when the truck flips the garbage bin into the truck, it stays stuck to the bottom of your garbage bin. So your ass gotta like get in there with a spatula and scrape it out. That's the reason. It wouldn't be that bad if it was like the night before garbage day and they threw the dog shit on top of your garbage, then it would just get taken out. But for it to be the first thing, and then it gets like fossilized down there, that's where it gets annoying. I'm getting a little cheesed off as well. Like I know, sorry, we should be playing Balatro. I'm getting a little cheesed off. So we have like a blue recycling bin for containers, cans, plastic bottles, Tetra Packs, etc., and then a gray one for glass, and then a yellow bag for cardboard. We've been getting a little bit of sass from the recycling people that are like, hey, like you're really not supposed. Sometimes the yellow bag of cardboard gets too full. So we put a few flattened and compressed cardboard boxes next to the yellow one. And they're like, you're not supposed to have recycling outside of the shit that, like, we gave you, outside of the containers. I'm like, can we get another envelope? They're like, nah. Then why are you shaming me for making too much recycling, bro? Isn't that the point? Oh, do you want me to just throw that shit in the trash next time? I don't understand. It's like, what's the internet law where, like, you have a moral compunction and then you create a heuristic for that compunction, and then you just start living by the heuristic instead of the actual moral obligation in the first place. Recycling is good. Here's the rules for recycling. All of a sudden, 20 years later, we don't care that recycling is good. It's just, are you following the recycling rules? Also, you can recycle metal. You can recycle glass. You can't recycle the metal lids on a glass jar. Science hasn't figured out how to recycle the metal lids on a glass jar yet. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's given off like serious, like... Scientists are divided over the cause of hiccups. Like, I thought we lived in the modern era, but it turns out we're still stupid as fuck. That's all I got to say. I don't have to say anything more than that. I don't have to have bits all the time. Didn't really get up to that much this weekend. I lived a very suburban weekend. Took my daughter to a bunch of classes. Mowed the lawn. Pulled out a shitload of weeds. Had McDonald's for dinner last night. Like, honestly, it doesn't get any more like American Midwest than that, bro. I mean, I'm not... Listen. You know I'm a true believer. The McDonald's app actually goes insane. When we were pulling weeds, my wife was like, I'm going to cook curry for dinner. I was like, yum, curry. Delayed onset muscle soreness set in her hamstrings, in her glutes, and her back. She said, it's a little late to cook. Can we just get McDonald's tonight? I said, fine, I guess. If we have to. Handled that shit through the app. I'm just saying, listen to this, okay? My wife had a complicated order. Cheeseburger, medium fries, banana strawberry smoothie. So I boop, I put that all in the app. Put in a Happy Meal for my daughter. Then for my own dinner, this is what men sacrifice themselves all the time. And it's not talked about in this society, okay? I said, what are the deals? So I go to the offers section of the app. Free sandwich if your pre-tax order on the app is $15 or more. I look at our order, it's like $17.80. I said, bro, free quarter pounder with cheese? Toss it on. So basically, my dinner was free. And then when it came, I said, well, my sandwich was free, so you can just hit me up for yours whenever you want. My wife just no-sold it. She didn't say shit. She was just like, oh, okay. Like, she wasn't even... I don't think it's that she didn't get that I was joking. I think she was just like, here he goes again. What, am I expected to be like a comedy audience all the time? Is that so bad? Also, I have like a little bone to pick, okay? I'm not saying fast food hasn't gotten more expensive. It's obviously gotten more expensive. I see like politicians running for election tweeting stuff like, what's the point in even getting fast food when it's almost as expensive as a sit-down restaurant these days? POV, you have not been to a sit-down restaurant since the start of COVID. Yes, the McDonald's has gotten more expensive, but like the sit-down restaurants have gotten way more expensive too, man. Like if you're like, a McDouble is like $3.40. You know, that shit is like a glass of water. That's a side of kimchi at a Japanese restaurant. Usually a Korean restaurant will just give it to you on the house, but $23 takeout burrito versus $35 sit-down burrito. It does make me want to cry a little bit, but I'm just saying you got to be honest. We got to be honest about the prices, dude. 2x YouTube son or TikTok daughter. That's actually like, no joke. That's kind of like the first hard question you've ever given me in this domain. 2x YouTube is based. Well, you're not ready for the discourse. In a way, I feel like 2x YouTube or even 1.5, I feel like it's more detestable in a way. And I know I'm going to make some of my audience uncomfortable when I say that, but I'm like, what are you rushing for? You're not watching anything. Like, you don't need to finish it fast just so you can watch more garbage. Like, you're not, there's no carrot at the end of the stick, you know? You never get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's just more rainbows, bro. I speed up schoolwork stuff. At least I disagree with you doing it, but I can understand why you do it at that point at least. Wait, we can dump 8s now that I think about it. Because you're like, you know, I want to finish this. My professor's slow and I want to finish this quickly. Hello. That was my home invader. They asked what brand the flat screen is. I said TCL. They said, you can keep it. They don't even know. It's Samsung. Wait! It's just like, I don't know. What's the rush to finish the content that you're watching, man? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, that's the reasoning that I have for me getting old, I guess. Because I'm like, it just doesn't make sense to me. To watch more? Yeah, but it's all, like, what are you watching, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Like, if you're watching me, why are you getting through it 2x faster? Like, it doesn't make sense. Well, I don't know. Like, are you listening to your music at, like, 1.5x as well? Because, like, that way you can listen to more songs. Like, it just doesn't seem sensible to me. To be fair, you stream for like 5 hours? Yeah, and you don't ever need to go back and watch it. That's like exactly what I'm saying. Like, you're not missing anything, and even if you did, there's more coming tomorrow, bro. Like, you don't need to keep up. That's the beauty of the content. And there's someone that chronicles it. Yeah, people that, like, the librarian has gotten people, like, so hooked on the content, they don't even have realistic expectations anymore. They're like, hang on, I just watched the 20-minute compilation of this shit that happened like less than 16 hours ago. Sorry, I'm late. And I'm like, late? What are you talking about? I don't know. But then again, like, TikTok daughter is kind of like, it's a scary thought. And it's the same with the genders reverse, man. Like, 2x YouTube daughter, I don't know, TikTok son is actually like a little scarier somehow. So I feel like at least the stereotype is like, you know, TikTok daughter might get like some specious theories about the scientific world, and TikTok son is like, I'm going to coup the government. I'm still trying to flush out the 2x meta Andes, man. What's the rush, man? What do you got going on in your life? That you're like, I gotta finish this Let's Play video. It doesn't make any sense. Thoughts on sped up podcasts? I don't know, like, I guess you could do it, but I'm kind of like, what's the rush? I kind of feel the same way about podcasts that I do about my own content. I'm like, they're not talking about anything. They started it to talk about some stuff, but then, you know, they got to fill the fucking quota, you know? They got to come out with an episode a week because they sold sponsorship space to like lynda.com. If I'm trying to get through the podcast as fast as possible, my 2 cents is maybe I'd rather just not watch it. If you have a lot of content to get through, it's a good idea. What do you mean to get through, though? Like, what are we talking about here? A lot of content to get through. To watch? No, I mean, I guess I understand, but I wouldn't say I necessarily get it. Like, you're not sitting there and like watching the... I would almost rather you like watch 2 videos at the same time than watch 2x. I feel like it's roughly the same level of sanity. Some media is beneficial. Okay, now see, you're doing the thing, the pancakes versus waffles thing. I'm like pro media, for the most part. That's not really what I'm talking. I'm not saying that all people who watch television programs are not gonna make it. I'm just, it's the 2x, man, that I think is... You watch it 3.5x? That's insanity, man. That's freak shit. All the 2x's are like 3.5. That's way too much, man. Yeah, I'll double the speed of something, but I won't further add another factor of 1.5 to it. That's insane person behavior. Some people have a mind that can go that quick. Is this where the streamer gets to say cope for the first time? I'm on your side, by the way. The only reason I'm trying to get you to slow down is not so I can catch up, is so that you can take a breath. Like, you don't... It depends what you do. If you're getting through your coursework, I mean, it sounds bizarre, but like, if anything, you should probably like watch... If you're gonna watch anything at 2x and anything at 1x, you should probably watch your lectures at 1x so you can have time to take notes and digest the information. And you should watch the sugar content like at 2x just because it doesn't matter if you miss out on stuff. But either way, like, if you're watching my videos in 2x and you're like, it's because I got a lot to watch, I do appreciate it, don't get me wrong. It's just also like, what I'm doing doesn't need to be, it's not the Criterion Collection, right? A lot of those videos are bad. I guess that's why you watch it 2x, is to get it over with as soon as possible, but Like, it doesn't matter if you're on your deathbed. You're not going to be like, oh, thank God I watched 10,000 videos instead of 5,000. You'll probably be like, man, I wish I like saw more sunsets or sunrises or something like that. Or maybe you'll just be like, my shit hurts a lot. I don't know. You're achievement hunting YouTube? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the... I mean, for me on a financial level, I love that you're watching the videos 2x or otherwise. But for me on a spiritual level, I would rather you just watch like a movie at 1x speed instead of like 6 hours of YouTube videos at 2x speed. Like, that's psychotic to me. I watch movies at 1.5x? Why? It just doesn't make sense. To be fair, you do kind of ramble, so it's a good way to get to your good stuff. To be fair, fucking personal insult. I'm doing 5 hours of improv here, man. You ramble a little bit? The fuck are you talking about? You know, let me teach you a little 90s maxing. If somebody asks you why you do a thing that you do, you literally, and I'm talking to myself here, you literally don't have to say, like, here's the contextual reasons why I do it. It's actually moral to watch in 2x. It's immoral to watch in 1x. Actually, it's everybody else's fault that I do this. It's not my fault at all. Just say, I like it. I prefer it that way. That gives you personality. You become the guy who's like, he watches YouTube in 2x. You become a character. 6 months later, you're having beers with your friends at the pub and someone says, wow, I wish we could 2x that waiter or something like that. Everybody laughs. You go home, one of you sucks the other one off, two of them fuck you in the butt at the same. It's male bonding, okay? You don't have to be like, people upload such trash these days, I'm forced to watch it, but I have to watch on 2x because the ad reads they're anathema to my person. Just say like fucking, I enjoy it. It's fine. I'm not going to say the first Addams Family movie should have won Best Picture because it models a great heterosexual relationship between Gomez and Morticia. I'll just be like, I think it's fun. Nuanced opinions are overrated. Unironically, that is actually what I'm saying, I think. Yes, at least on meaningless stuff. I'm not reading all that. And it's for your own good that I'm not reading all that out loud, I promise. If something is serious, it's okay to be like, here's the reasons this thing is serious and here's my opinion. But if something's just like nothing, you could just be like, yeah, I just do it because I like it. I'm pushing back one argument at a time at every single data point requiring debate club. You know, we don't have to, oh, you think that the best Japandroid song is Young Hearts Spark Fire. I think it's like the house that heaven built. Well, actually, they were going through a really hard time when they made the Knights of Wine and Roses. And when they wrote this, I fucking think this is like an 8.5 and that one's like a 9. It's okay. We're just pushing back. We're just sharing our opinions. Not everything has to be like, you know, debate pervertry. That's a great way to describe it. That's all I got, though. Did you see Pepsi AM? Was Pepsi AM real? I only saw the tweet of it that said they should bring this back. What is it? It's a Pepsi that you can legally drink in the morning. Finally? That's what I'm saying, man. So it's just Pepsi? Well, you and I can have that opinion, but you know as well as I do that society's not ready for it, unfortunately. Society looks down on soda maxing in the morning, but if you get a venti pink milkshake from Starbucks, then it's okay. I didn't realize, apparently I am going off today. I didn't realize, did you see the 420 bait tweet that was like, hey, happy 420 everyone. Pot isn't addictive, and also you get way cooler when you use it, and your loved ones love that you forget the conversations that you had with them every night. Dude, the replies to that tweet were sending me to the moon because it's just a joke. But it triggered a sensitive spot for a lot of people. But some of the replies were like, yeah, well, would you rather like I drove drunk? And I'm like, what are you? They didn't say that. But then also, I didn't even realize how deep the anti-caffeine sentiment goes in society. I should realize it because whenever I talk about caffeine, straight edge 10th graders are like, it's the hardest drug on the planet. But people are drawing insane false equivalencies about caffeine. Oh, caffeine isn't bad for society? Have you ever talked to someone at work before they've had their coffee? It's societally acceptable for someone to be rude before they had their first dose of a drug in the morning. What the fuck are you talking about, you LARPer? First off, they drink that shit in the car on the way to work, so you don't have to worry about it. Secondly, it's not societally acceptable that if they are mean to you, go say, hey, HR, Sally's mean to me. They'll have a patronizing ass sit down meeting with her to tell her to be nice to other people and use her words instead. You're making it up, man. Big caffeine has society under its thumb. What are you talking about, man? People are drinking a coffee and going to work. That's it. I'm not, and again, it's a false dilemma. I'm not anti-weed by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just like, where the fuck did all the insane caffeine hatred come from? It's crazy, man. My 68-year-old grandpa drinking an espresso after dinner at an Italian restaurant. You know, oh, you're back on the hard shit, Gramps? You're back on the hard shit? I didn't realize. It's crazy. And then people talk about caffeine like it's actually like crocodile, man. I was addicted to caffeine, and then I didn't have it for 2 weeks, and then I had a cup of coffee, and my head went to outer space. I couldn't even, and I was running as fast as the Flash, and my brain was working at 10x speed, and I'm like, what the? I had little kids drinking coffee when I was teaching English in South Korea, man. It's not that serious. I get that, like, if you remove your tolerance to it, it definitely helps it kick you in the ass a little bit in the morning again. I'm just saying, man. People were talking like it's a scourge on society. I don't know, that shit might have kickstarted like the Industrial Revolution for all I know. But I stand by it either way. Coffee has caffeine. Coke Zero is caffeineless. It obviously has caffeine. If you're allergic to it, you'll probably die if you drink it. But the caffeine is not enough to produce a dose. It's like a single plutonium isotope isn't enough to like make you grow a third eye. Your body just kind of tanks the plutonium. But if like the Geiger counter starts going like, then you got to get the fuck out, man. You got to get out. I mean, everybody, you're entitled to have some opinions I disagree with. Don't get me wrong. But like, I feel like there's got to be like a 98% overlap between like people who are really, really, really anti-caffeine and people who are like platinum subscribed to r/nofap. Shit is always like, I stopped jerking off for 2 weeks and I started shooting lightning bolts out of my eyes. People can tell, bro. People can tell. People could just tell you carry yourself a little different. Everybody looked at me when I walked into the cafeteria. People can tell, man. What is nofap? Nofap is and I understand the compulsion. It's the idea that if you have like many problems in your life, just stopping one behavior will solve them all instantly. And the temptation is there for for everybody, I think. You know, I'm a little bit overweight. I'm just going to stop, eating bread. It's probably, if you want to solve it, you got to dig a little deeper than that. I just didn't know when the caffeine came into it. I had no idea, man. Being addicted to jacking off is usually a symptom of a bigger problem. Yeah, the bigger problem is that it feels fucking sick, bro. No, I can totally see why people get addicted to jerking off. It's like one of the best feelings in the world. Of course people get addicted to it. It just makes sense. It would be crazier if people didn't get addicted to it. It's designed to incentivize you to do it, man. That's basically all addiction. Yeah, I think you're right. To some extent, at least. I mean, there's biological mechanisms, I guess, but you know what Sloan said? Well, Sloan said if it feels good, do it. I'm not going to necessarily go that far. How does everyone not get addicted to it then? Some people have got like social obligations, right? Like if you don't get invited to the party, that's like 2 extra goon sessions a day. All of a sudden, boom, you're addicted to jacking off. If you wore some cooler pants, like in the first day of 9th grade, you get in with the cooler lunch table, all of a sudden you get invited to the parties, you're on that once a week grind now because you got a fucking schedule, man. Don't get it twisted. Your outfit choice the Tuesday after Labor Day in September of the year that you start high school will determine your entire life. What happened?
The plumber parked and they're walking, and I'm like, oh, the plumber is here. So I open the door. I say hello. It's this house because they were kept walking.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's not. And I was like, what? Isn't it for the washing machine? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, sorry.
It's like the opposite of a door-to-door
Oh my
salesman. Is we have a door-to-door customer. Anybody that walks by, she's like, you got something to do inside?
Oh my god. I embarrassed myself.
Well, imagine if that is the plumber though, and he just has to do like the first job before he comes over here.
Oh my god, you might be right.
That'd be embarrassing. Couldn't be me. I've been scammed.
You have to answer the door because I have time.
You know, you just wait till he knocks on the door and then you answer it.
Yeah, but then what if it's the same guy?
Then you just, you laugh about it. That's life.
Well, I'm not ready for life.
When the door knocks, you should answer it and say, welcome to our house.
I'm ready for death.
It's no big deal. You got nothing to, it happens all the time.
It does not happen all the time.
You know, when I was walking our daughter when she was on her tricycle ride, I got recognized by a couple of students. They said, are you northernlion? I said, I am. They said, let's take a photo. We had a great conversation. At the end of it, I said, nice to meet you guys. I shook their hand. And then the student said, nice to meet you guys too. Bit of a verbal flub. Probably a little nervous meeting this hero. Happens to the best of us. It happens to me every time I order a sandwich. I didn't think anything of it. I hope he's not out there going, oh, I hope I never see NL again because I made like a little vocal flub. It happens all the time. You got nothing to worry about. It's just part of the spice that makes life worth living, man.
I think this is so much worse.
Nah, you got nothing to worry about. You're chilling. I wouldn't even sweat it, honestly. I can't handle it anyway, because depending on when he shows up, I might be knee-deep in lethal company. I need you to handle it so that he doesn't hear me going, oh! That's the neighbor's kid. We're taking care of him while his family's away. He's a nice kid. He tries hard. Okay, thank you for your service. You're going to be fine. It's not going to be the same plumber. And even if it is the same plumber, you'll just have a laugh about it. We're gonna lose this run. I wanna hold R on this run. But why am I drawing so few aces, bro? 1 in 7 cards should be an ace. Can I have some privacy, please?
No, I'm too embarrassed to go.
What do you mean you're too embarrassed? He's not in our house.
But he will be soon.
It's not that. You know what? Does anybody else have this husband-wife dynamic? I could come in with like blood on my head. She'd be like, "What did you do?" Then she'll be like, "You shouldn't have done that." And I'm like, "Yeah, no kidding." Then she needs like 30 minutes of counseling after like saying the word wrong outside. It's nothing. It's gonna be a different. Even if it's the same, it would be better if it was the same guy.
No, it's not.
Because then you could laugh about it. You would bond a little bit.
I don't want to bond the guy.
You know, when I smashed my thumb in the hinge of the back door, it shattered the nail and it was bleeding like crazy. And I said, like, don't freak out when you see this. And then I showed it to her and she didn't freak out. She was kind of like, oh, does it hurt? And I was like, yeah, it hurts. And it hurt for like 2 days. She was like no-selling it whatsoever. But now I gotta pretend that like it's Armageddon, that there was an awkward conversation with someone we're never gonna see again.
It's true.
It's crazy. You know how often I embarrass myself verbally with strangers? I'm laughing at the end of every stranger sentence, whether it's funny or not. I just want them to like me. If I brought every social flub to the table, you would never get a word in edgewise. You wouldn't get it? Well, like, I'm socially awkward too. If anything, you wouldn't get it because I'm like a little less socially awkward and I have a callous towards public embarrassment because of my job. So I have to do all the socially awkward stuff, even though I'm also a little socially awkward. Doesn't she have the same job? Yeah, but if anyone says anything negative to her, you know, the mods just ban them immediately. Whereas in my chat, when someone says something negative to me, it is a mod. Origin. Cod. Costco daughter or Whole Foods son? Bro, I already have a Costco daughter, and B, that's the easiest choice of all time. Like, what does Whole Foods have over Costco? Cynical people will say nothing. That's not true. It has a more pleasant shopping environment, for sure. You're not constantly having to squeeze by people who are like on their phone and parking their car diagonally in the middle of the lane while dodging pallets of like yum baby juice and stuff like that. I went to a Whole Foods and the vibes were off. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I think it's skill difference. I think that, to be honest with you, the vibes in the Whole Foods are pretty much, they're usually on. All it has is vibes. No, because it also has pretty good pizza. It also has decent burritos. It also has good section of cheeses. If you don't have a grocery store around you with good cheeses, if you go to like a cheddar mozzarella type place. I'm not a Whole Foods shopper anymore, but Costco clears it. Great snack selection. I wouldn't go that far because the snacks at Whole Foods are like so expensive. And then sometimes you're like, what the fuck? I'm paying like $8 a bag for bean crisps? Like, what are we doing here? You can't just get potato chips. It's got to be like, yeah, it has the same nutrient profile as potato chips, but we made it from like a healthier legume or something like that. I don't think Whole Foods is a scam necessarily. I think you just have to know, like, I don't go there, but when I used to go there now and then, you just don't do your whole grocery shopping there. That's like a recipe for disaster. I honestly don't care how nicely they're treating the animals. Like, if I cared that much about animal cruelty that I'm paying like $18 a chicken breast, and the chicken breast is like this big, I'll just go vegetarian, man. You kill them at the end of the day anyway. Like, I would rather that they're treated nicely before they're killed, but I would also rather not spend $52 buying chicken breasts for one meal for a family of 3. Like, at that point, the chickens should be paying me like a little dividend or something. What's stopping you from going full vegetarian? Largely inconvenience. And also my wife won't let me, but that's fine. Because meat's still like, I mean, it's a nice little shortcut, don't get me wrong. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I know I've done it. Possibly before you were even alive. I'm not, and we've talked about it many times, I'm not one of those like, you know, diehard carnivore type guys. I order the vegetarian entree or like a salad fairly frequently. I'm 10 years older than you. You wouldn't get me to admit that with a gun to my head in Twitch chat. I mean, that's crazy. If you thought I had vitriol for the younger generation condescending to me, wait until someone that's fucking in Gen X starts telling me how to live my life. Gen X, you should be thankful that you're not in the generational discourse, okay? Because the boomers are fucking angry at the millennials are angry at Gen Z and the boomers, Gen Z's angry at the millennials and the boomers. Gen X is always like, no one ever yells at us except for our parents. When I was a kid, all the slides had broken glass on them, and 3 of my classmates died in playground incidents, but we didn't complain. The music on the radio sucks these days. Then you look at like the last 10 CDs that they bought, and it's all fucking John Mayer and Adele. You killed it, bro! You killed it! So just be careful what you wish for when you ask to be perceived, Gen X. Please don't compare John Mayer and Adele. You should know, some people like this opinion, some people don't. I don't really care if you're a good singer or a bad singer. I care if you make good music or bad music. Adele's an amazing singer, and I'll just leave it at that. There's no question she's if you ask me, you taking John Mayer or Adele, bar for bar, I'm taking Adele, no question about it. But am I taking John Mayer or Jello by Afra? You can catch me on holiday in Cambodia, brother. If you had to sing Your Body is a Wonderland, what percentage of the lyrics do you think you'd know? 30% off the top of my head. Something your pillowcase. Though you might need to go, I might strain if I'll never let your head hit the pillow without my hand behind it. You want love? We'll make it. Oh, I know more than I thought, man. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. Take all your big plans and break them. This is bound to be a while. The lyric that lives rent-free in my head is when he says, one pair of candy lips and your bubblegum tongue. Fucking weirdo. The hell are you talking about? You guys are telling a guy who suffers from chronic flatulence to go vegan? If he went vegan, both Antarctica and Arctica would melt in seconds. You know who you remind me of? Sheldon Cooper. Sheldon, she's a scientific professional. Oh, please, the only way she could contribute to science is if they start sending chimps back into outer space. Bazinga. Remember that time you passed up the rare 4-of-a-kind Joker? Remember that time the girl you had a crush on in the 8th grade started dating your best friend instead? Why would you say that? It fucking hurt me too. I hurt me to hurt you. So you watch your mouth when you say that shit around here, okay? You guys see Silksong came out? I don't know, I'm just fucking with you. Wrecked nerds. So true, get owned. You really, oh, you thought? Because I told you that it happened? I was misrepresenting it for the purposes of humor. Will you play it when it does? Probably not, if I had to guess, but never say never, I suppose. I honestly kind of like feel bad for Team Cherry. I mean, they're gonna be fine, I'm sure, but like, they did like release Hollow Knight, and I'm sure like at first they were like, this game's pretty good. And then it came out, and over the course of like 2 or 3 years, it became the poster child for like the greatest indie Metroidvania that's ever been released. And then the expectations just keep getting like higher and higher and higher. Like every year that the shit doesn't come out, the level of expectations for it when it eventually comes out like quadruple. I'm not saying there's no way they could possibly stack up to it. But I'm like, you know what the thing is gonna piss me off too? If it comes out and it's like an 8.5 out of 10 instead of an 11 out of 10, you know there's gonna be like 12-year-old kids that are like, they fucking lied to us. They made the hype go crazy. How? By not tweeting or posting any updates for 10 years? They're just trying to make it happen, man. They're down there, they're in the gulag right now trying to get this shit out. Care to share your favorite sushi items? I'm a sashimi lad. To be honest with you, I'm a sashimi lad lately. Sashimi isn't basic. Getting the cocoa roll with tempura crab and mayo on top is basic. Excuse me, at a Japanese restaurant, it's called mayo. I'm not concerned if anyone thinks my sushi order is basic. If I ordered the cocoa roll, they'd be like, that's not authentic, you know? They're just seeking ways to divide us, man. Yeah, I would describe myself as a sashimi Andrew. Or oftentimes what I do, it depends on the place, but for the most part, I am a, if I'm getting sashimi, give me the assorted sashimi. If I'm getting sushi, I'll take like a negatoro roll, a yam tempura roll, and a salmon roll. Miso soup, I honestly like, no disrespect to the miso soup eaters out there, but I mean, I've had 200 bowls of it in my life. I don't really get it. Can hit a little different, you know, as part of a Japanese breakfast or something, but the miso soup with the green paper seaweed that isn't even real and the tofu cubes that are like cast off from the factory and it's just made from like a tea bag or something like that. Depends on the place. Like if miso soup comes with my combo, I'll eat it, but you'll never catch me adding a miso soup on to an order that doesn't come with it. Also, the same with edamame. Like, I don't mind it. I don't mind an edamame. If it's there, I'm going to eat it. But, like, kind of just, like, mindlessly eating beans. I'm not like, oh, this tastes amazing. I'm like, these are beans. It's fine. If we're talking about appetizers at a sushi restaurant, I'll take the gomai, the spinach and peanut butter salad. I'll take the ebi sunamono. I'll take an agadashi tofu. It's delicious. I'm not going crazy over, like a miso soup and an edamame? Nah, man. How many of these things are made up? None of them. None of them whatsoever. How does the dude not know these appetizers? He must live in the middle of nowhere. And then you know what's crazy is that when they open the first ramen restaurant in Knoxville, Tennessee, he's going to be condescending to me. I've had ramen 5,000 times in my life. He's going to be like, if I'm like, I think ramen's like just a mid-tier noodle soup. Bro, you have to try Shio ramen. That's a classic rookie ramen mistake, is only getting the shoyu and then thinking you don't like it. You got to experiment. You got to try the Shio as well. And if you really want to be adventurous, try tossing some gyoza in there as an appetizer next time. It's crazy. You know what goes hard? Paying $6 extra to get some bamboo shoots in your soup. The hell are you talking about, man? You're not going to get good ramen in middle America? Fucking why, bro? It's noodles. Doesn't have to be blessed by a fucking dokebi or something like that before you cook the soup. I'm sure they can make it. People are, listen, I'm not saying the best ramen restaurant in the world is going to be in Missouri. I'm just saying, as a coastal elite, people don't put respect on the states that don't touch the ocean. But like, there's no reason you can't make good Chinese food in St. Louis. Doesn't make any sense, man. People are like, if you want good pasta, you have to go to Italy. They're taking our wheat, bro. They're taking our tomatoes. If anything, we should have the good tomato sauce. We got the tomatoes. The penne primavera in Saskatoon should go off the fucking chain, man. Italy ain't buying your wheat. I bet they are buying our wheat. You know what's crazy is that they're buying our wheat and then they're making the pasta, sending it back, and then we're paying premium prices for their pasta. They're taking the wheat right out from under us and going, flying it in Taylor Swift's private jet back to Save On Foods, and then I'm paying like $8 a pound for farfalle. Italy imports wheat primarily from France, Canada. Ooh. When you didn't know you were right, but you're right, so now you can pretend to have known that you were right the whole time. Our plans are measured in centuries, bro. Grocery store most likely to appear in a nightmare. Easy, no frills. If you're in Canada. In the US, I don't know. In Canada, it has to be no frills, man. No frills is like the only place that feels like a liminal space, even when it's full of people. I have been to a Food Basics. I used to live and work right next to what has to be the most, if not the only, cursed Food Basics in Kingston, Ontario. The one on Princess. Excuse me, I think you'll find if you go to Google Maps that it's actually on Wellington. I don't want to. We don't need to go street for street. I'm just saying. Oh, for real? It's all right. If you're a student there, I don't expect you to know the whole downtown setup. It's a complicated rigmarole and all that. Such as, I'm from there. Okay, well then you should. You must. You know what? It's no big deal. You must be a West End Andy. No doubt. You must be part of the ex-Kingston Township type. I am. I knew it. Fucking Cat Woods ass. I went to, no disrespect by the way, I remember I went to a chess tournament when I was in like the 7th or the 8th grade. I went from my school on a bus to Cataraqui Woods Public School. Walked into the school, beautiful marble tile on the floor. The announcements were being played on like a TV that was posted up like in the atrium where all the kids could see it. Our announcement was at our school was like a pilot on a Air Canada Jazz flight. Mandatory police search of your locker. And let me tell you, going 10-0 in that rich kid paradise, there's not many sweeter feelings than that, man. I still recall, because you're seeing the pairings like every round, right? It was me and this other kid. We're both going to go undefeated until the finals. I had black in the finals. Bro plays E4. I say, no shot, E5. Next play, bro played queen F3. I said, really? Your ass got 9-0 playing Scholar's Mate nonstop? I said, guess what, buddy? Knight F6. My impression of his reaction after I played Knight F6, it was already over. On move 2, it was already over. It felt damn good. And then next year, because that was like a very low level, like regional tournament. Next year, I played him in the county level tournament, and it wasn't the same guy. He obviously the lost had sent him into like a crisis of faith. Like when I played him in the regional tournament the year before, it was like, you know, 2 heavy hitters going together. He wasn't the same guy the next year. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe I broke him. Maybe. He's Let's Playing? Well, every time people are like, what are your thoughts on this? And I'm like, oh, I prefer lettuce to spinach. They're like, oh, did you know lettuce is farmed like with child labor in Costa Rica? And I'm like, that wasn't the question. I thought the question was like, let's find some common ground. It turns out the question is like, trick yourself into admitting you're a bad person because of the grass you enjoy eating. Spinach clears? I don't mind spinach, but I think I am one of those, I don't know if it's a genetic thing, but eating spinach makes my teeth feel like gritty. And it doesn't really happen with any other grass vegetable. So I prefer the other leaves, but it's my own cross to bear. Remember when you said sweet things taste cold? They do. Sweet things, sugar has a coldness to it. I think that if you were to, I think it takes the same lane in your brain's highway. I think for the route diverges before it gets out to the dendrites, but the sugar and the cold pathway, it starts at the same on-ramp in your sense of taste. And then at the end it goes like, oh, you get off at exit 1 if you're sweet, get off at exit 4A if you're cold. Do you have synesthesia? No, I'm 35. I'm just the last honest guy on this platform. You're describing synesthesia? Yeah, I know, I'm 35. I know what it is. Oh, that fucking smell is like blue to me. I don't... It's okay. I know 80% of you got it. Wouldn't be me, though. Give me some of this. Spicy equals hot? What's hard to get? That's what I'm saying. Sweet is cold and spicy is hot. Not to mention, if you eat spicy food, you have to take like a little break before you have like hot tea. Because the tea its heat is amplified by the spice. Same thing, if you brush your teeth, you can't have sweet things afterwards. It'll be too cold. I don't make the rules, man. Tagine would end this man's life. I like tagine. I don't know why. People are like, they're coming for the damn king. If you're gonna make a joke about me not being able to handle spicy food and make it racist because I'm white, can you at least make it creative? Be like, bro probably gets his beef vindaloo from the Mayo Clinic, something like that. Could you throw in some extra sauce? Because like all you're doing is like literally just being offensive, and there's no place in validity for it. You could at least make it funny. What about Mama Lizzie's chill oil? I think I read that wrong. NL's cranky today? You're saying I can't handle tagine. Some dude in Arkansas is like, tagine would kill this guy. You guys just got your first sushi restaurant like 2 weeks ago, and you're coming at me like I don't have diverse culinary influences. It's crazy, man. He has it out for Middle America? Well, Middle America, you should just know your place, okay? I respect you. I'm just saying you should know that you have it worse than we do on the coast. I'm trying to put some respect on your name. I'm trying to marinate you, glaze you, rizz you up a little bit. And you're trying to tell me like no place has pizza, like fucking Kansas City pizza. What are you talking about? Have you ever left your state? Do you have a passport? What are you saying? No place has pizza like Kansas City? That's insanity, bro. Barbecue, though? Notice I didn't say barbecue. I said pizza, man. That's a whole new sentence. I'm like, I don't think Chad is ready for this take. I'm so thankful to have a 3-year-old child. Is actually the perfect antidote to being a Twitch streamer 5 days a week. Have you ever heard Twitch streamers who don't have kids talk after they've been doing this job for like 2 years? It's fucking disgusting that their chat has them in these behaviors where they, before they say something that I don't really know everything that this singer has said and done in their entire life, but I kind of thought this song was catchy. Ooh, 17 years ago in 2007, they were on a talk show and they fat shamed the waitress at Chili's, and it's like, it's crazy, man. And then you go out here, you take your kid to the playground. There's another parent there with a kid the same age. Hey, how's it going? How old's your son? Oh, cool. Same with my kid. It's just like, it's beautiful, man. Being forced into reality by something that will die if you're not normal for a second to attend to its needs is so humbling. That's damn true. I think that's a great way to describe that. I mean, you got to keep in mind that, like, I told this conversation, I talked to chat about this conversation I had with my neighbor, I should say. And my neighbor was going off on, like, his neighbors and, like, you know, social decline in the world. And it was still, like, a more pleasant conversation than the average drive-by Twitch chatter. That's crazy, man. I would rather hang out with that guy. You know what people don't do in public? They don't, like, walk up to you and go, like, I thought this said all face cards. Oh, man. They're like, hey, I know we've never met before, but, like, you look really bald today. Do you shine your head with fucking bacon grease or something like that? They mostly just walk up and say, like, good morning. We were doing a little gardening outside. I was, this is a true story. I was holding a heavy bag of yard waste. Saw someone I'd never seen before. I said, how you doing? She said, it's a beautiful day for gardening. Can you even imagine how sublime it is to have a conversation like that after over 10 years of streaming on this platform? It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I like to have a little bit of both, by the way. I don't mind that it gets a little spicy, but sometimes it's annoying because, like, I feel like if someone in real life talked to you the way chat talked to you, you would be like, hey, buddy, go fuck yourself. And they would be like, oh, fair. Good point. I crossed the line. But when someone is like an asshole to you in chat, and then you go, hey buddy, fuck you, they go like, whoa, somebody's touchy today. Eternal Blueprint? It's the greatest day of my life. People in real life do be backseating as well. It's sad, but it's true. Because, like, I was mowing my lawn. We have a tiny lawnmower. And when I was mowing it, an old man came up and said, is that a push mower? And I said, nah, brother, it's electric. It's not 1902 anymore. And he said, electric? I prefer gas. And I said, you know what? It is more reliable. I can't disagree with that. It's more reliable. And then he was like, you know, your problem is you waited too long to do your first mow. Like, you should do your first mow on, like, a dry day in March so that it's not as long when you're cutting in April. And I was like, I'll remember that for next time. And now we're best friends. Did you hit him with a who asked? No, like, I was nice, man. He's just having a conversation. He's probably lonely, man. His kids probably moved away, I should say. He was like 70 years old. I mean, you gotta hand it to old people. They do be like walking nowhere without any music or like a podcast or nothing. Like, you want to talk about, like, you watch all your shit on 2X? They're fucking out there raw dogging the earth, man. They're watching their content on 0X. Just taking in the sights and the scenery around them. I got to do my first mow. Did you watch a YouTube video? I had my Peloton playlist on the Samsung Galaxy Buds. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, brother. I mean, a video on how to mow. Dan, you don't need a YouTube video on how to mow the grass, okay? That's, if you have a lawnmower, you can't not use it, and you're talking to somebody who's the king of, like, being an idiot. At least for, like, you know, real world skills. You basically can't screw it up. You just mow until it's all the same size or same length. In fact, I would actually probably go so far as to say that it would probably be insanely annoying to read a YouTube video that's like, or to watch a YouTube video, I should say, that's like, here's how you cut the grass most efficiently. The way that you cut the grass most efficiently is, I'm gonna boomer post for a second, okay? Your wife assigned you a chore you don't really want to do, so instead, you side load mowing the lawn. That way, when she's like, did you do this thing? You can be like, nah, I spent this morning mowing the lawn. And what's she gonna say, bro? Because you were working. She can't say anything. This is how you win. get it twisted. It is a game. She's gonna make you do it anyway? Yeah, but then it's done. Then you're just chilling. These are strats. I'm telling you, these are genuine strats. One of the great things about being the first person to do the chore, if you see your spouse doing chores, you should do chores with them so that you're working together. That's a no-brainer. Take that tip for free. It's sick to be the first person doing the chores because then you get to pick the least bad chore. If you like doing the dishes and you hate cleaning the bathroom, turn the hot water on, put the gloves on, start doing the dishes. Someone's got to do the bathroom. You might as well, you got first pick. You got pack one, pick one. That's why I always volunteer for outdoor chores. You mow the lawn. It's kind of like playing Farming Simulator. You also get to be outside, maybe work on your tan a little bit, listen to music. Like it's nice. That's like a pack one, pick one chore in my house any day of the week.
Oh, it's on you. That's right.
We're so back.
It's lethal.
He got cut off, man. He got cut off. Holy.
Yeah, he did.
Lethal. I didn't even fucking try, dude. I cut myself off.
Whee.
Oh, hey, it's this place.
I sucked myself.
Shut up.
Dude, I was talking about it with my chat today. It's the first 30 seconds of my YouTube video, and I don't even care, okay?
Yeah.
People, we were
Okay.
talking about r/nofap, the people who quit masturbating and it supposedly saves their lives.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then someone in chat said, honestly, if you're addicted to jerking off, you probably have bigger problems. And I pushed back. I said, like, I understand why people get addicted to jerking off is because it feels like one of the most amazing feelings in the world. It's
it's
crazy
free.
we're not all addicted to...
Yeah.
I feel like there's a weirdly Puritan vibe from people who are like, you should stop masturbating so much. You're
Oh,
addicted to
100%.
masturbating. And it's like,
100%.
what's your problem? But bring me some fucking medical papers that are like, it's bad for you to jerk off, and I'll stop jerking off. Okay. But
It's like good for you to
stop
jerk
trying
off.
to shame me and say I'm addicted.
You give me a new way to come and I'll stop jerking off.
Hey, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Excuse me?
Come too.
I
Wow.
just don't see what the big deal is, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I do think I've been jerking off a little too much.
I do feel like shit every time after I'm done jerking off.
Really?
So maybe that is a problem.
Really?
What the hell are you jerking
Yeah,
it to,
but
man?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
Don't
going too
answer
far.
that. That's between you and
You don't
God.
want me to answer. You don't
Oh,
want
that's
me
a
to
turn,
answer.
right?
Oh.
I had a friend in the Prince Albert who would had a urinal. He would like tap the urinal, so you'd hear like ding 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 ding.
Oh, he was pierced?
Yeah.
He was getting all up in there then, huh?
Very
Yeah.
silly, yeah.
Doesn't
really
it?
short?
Doesn't it
Oh,
make it
urinal. I mean,
harder to ingress?
so what?
You know.
You can speak human and
inserts?
we'll have a better chance.
Whoa.
Well, you know, if you were wearing like a David Byrne type suit, you wouldn't
help. Who
you
is that?
wouldn't be able to fit through as
Talking
many doorways, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the talking heads, dude. Yeah, okay.
Well, it depends on the piercing, right?
Well, even that, so I will say at least the two dick piercings I know of. There's the Prince Albert. I've known
Yeah.
a few people with them, and it fucked their dicks up.
Yeah.
Oh, who would've
I
thought?
don't want to
Yeah.
be mean, but I do think piercing your dick is psycho behavior.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there.
It's pretty far. It's pretty far down the list.
I mean, I don't
of
like
body-
piercings in general, but I respect them. Piercing that is just like you're just trying to show off.
That's the
And
kind of
don't-
shit
don't
I want
respect it.
like a doctor to do at like 11 a.m. Not like a tattoo
Yeah.
parlor to do at midnight.
Yeah.
Well, I remember I had friends who pierced my nose for free because she was practicing. And she was like, I'm also trying to practice and like Prince Albert's and Jacob's Ladder if you want one of those for free. And I was like, I don't want anyone practicing with a needle anywhere near my dick.
It just
Like,
sounds
the
awful.
word practice doesn't get to be involved here.
Is the Jacob's ladder top or bottom?
Bottom, underside.
Bottom.
Is
yeah,
that the?
so
It's
seems
like
a
ball
treadmill?
bearings or something.
Yeah, it looks like a little. It looks like a little ladder. So on speaking of the
I
ladder,
need money to go
I had a
there.
friend with that too, and I remember him saying he was not compatible with many partners.
Yeah, like, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
How do you even jerk off with that?
I don't know, man.
You could like
What?
only use 2 fingers on the tip. You're just
Man, you got a hell of a grip, brother. That's for sure.
Wait, what are you talking? It's attached to your dick, man.
That's what I mean. Like it. Dude, I don't know if you could stroke it. It's just kind of like it
yeah,
wouldn't go
it's
anywhere. Me and the MRI machine. Ah! No, I'm just joking.
Someone in the chat said
With a magnet.
I think that's really good. Jack off with a magnet.
Oh God, no, dude. Oh God. Oh, forget to tell your doctor get an MRI.
Yeah,
Yeah. Call that a large hard-on collider.
Ah. Rip
All right.
station.
I'll go first.
Where's the? Oh, I can't.
I don't think it goes anywhere over there.
This is a door.
yeah. Honestly, I deserve that. I was kind of
It doesn't
clowning
go anywhere. It
around.
doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere.
All right.
I was kind of messing around. I could take that
Bro
one.
went way too far.
Really cute.
Yeah, I never wanted my old shit pierced, you know.
Yeah,
POV, you're
I had a
dead and
friend
in
high
heaven,
school
but your
who
boys
got,
are still hanging out,
like,
and you want to be a
frenulum,
part of the
which is, like,
conversation, but they
used to
can't hear
stick
you.
Underneath pierced.
Oh, that's Jacob's ladder.
Yeah, but just one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just that's
And,
it's called
see,
Jacob's
you know,
rung.
We were big into ball tapping each other all the time.
Oh no.
Sounds like Kory.
Ball tapped him after just like out of habit, and like he's like, I'm bleeding.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's brutal. I'll still never forget the pain. I got my very first tattoo. I played a show that night, and then someone like smacked me on the arm, like, "Good job, man."
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I saw stars, and their entire hand was just a bloody imprint. It was very nasty.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Well, it was fucking warriors.
Wait, there's a fire exit here? Where'd he go?
Tattered
I
metal
heard the door
shit.
open.
Irish cuisine be like rusted key served with a tattered metal sheet. I don't know.
Why are you saying fuck the Irish?
Dude, I don't. Chiblee's not here yet. Someone's got to throw in the non sequiturs.
Can I get some
fair, that's
chips
fair.
with that though?
Oh man. Oh, what's down here?
This is where Apollo. This is the I
Fire
hate this
exit.
one. I hate this jump. I hate this jump.
Bro, this one is the easiest one. Watch this.
Did you?
It's rock.
On purpose?
I did not do it on purpose. Wait till this motherfucker
had
falls
to have done
too.
that on purpose.
Wait till he falls too. It's gonna be so good. Oh, he was like this close. His big toe just barely made it.
I feel completely befuddled.
Holy.
Fucking
you guys, like-
by a buffed ass turkey?
Could you guys keep us alive, please?
Wait, right.
You stop jumping on ledges, man?
Dude, I on it. Kory would gaslit me, accused me of doing it for the bit. I was trying to make the jump. I was just weighed down by my huge balls.
I walked up to the jump and I was like, I hate this jump. And Ryan's like, this is the easiest one. Watch this. Jumps into the pit.
I didn't jump into the pit. I fell in the pit. I jumped across the gap. Holy, dude.
I said, you wanted to get everything?
Like, we'll never need one ever again.
Yeah.
Dude, they're 70% off, dude. Fire sale.
What's the brand most associated with flashlights, chat? This is important.
That would be maybe Maglite?
Maglite. Hey, Maglite called. They want their warehouse back.
All right.
We'll never need him ever again.
They fucking hate it.
What's wrong, man?
I thought I made a good joke. They hate it.
Oh, I didn't hear it, brother. I was getting flashlights.
I said Maglite called. They want their warehouse back.
Well, I'm too stupid. I'm sorry.
Guess what? You're
What was the
blind.
joke?
I'm not saying it for a third time and getting
Why
crickets
would
for
you
the
fucking
third
hear
time.
it? I'll laugh.
Okay, I said Maglite called. They want their warehouse back. You're blind. You're blinded you.
It's like a joke boat curse. It's like hell.
At least he didn't say okay.
This is worse. Somehow worse.
No, you can't. That can't have a negative connotation. I say that shit a lot.
Yeah,
Exactly,
every time
exactly.
It hurts, it's bad.
It's not always negative. It's not always a bad thing.
I just put the curse of Ra on you.
Shit.
Raw cheese?
Can I get the curse of Anubis?
I was gonna start speaking a different language. I decided against it. Hey Peter, this is just like the time Framp the Kingseeker anointed the chosen undead.
All right. Hello.
Hello. I thought about it.
Why?
I don't know, I thought it'd be funny.
I understand that feeling.
To me, at
God.
least.
Watch out. Oh wow, how'd you live?
Me? Oh, I didn't even see it, man.
You just casually waltzed through that shit. We even stopped for a second.
Holy.
Bro has no sense of
To be fair, I
self-preservation.
probably should have said, hey, or something.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are the ceilings so high in here, bro? What is this, like a Chip and Joanna Gaines house? Next mine I see, I'm blowing myself the fuck up.
Bro, we don't know what that is.
Chip and Joanna Gaines from HGTV? They should make a Transformers movie where Optimus Prime wakes up with a boner.
They should. They won't because woke.
Sam Witwicky. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Someone in my chat said, did you see that Justin Trudeau talked to an alien? Is that true, guys? Is that true?
Is that true? I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
I mean, probably. Honestly. We accept a lot of wonderful refugees into our country.
Why are you making it weird, Kory? I was talking about fucking like a green dude from Mars or something.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that little gray motherfucker. Yeah.
Nobody's telling me whether or not it's real. Can I have a link or something like that?
Hello.
Oh, you're not dead.
Oh, this guy's
Make the
dead.
jump.
Justin's dead.
Oh my.
That's a little embarrassing. I mean, like, it definitely wouldn't be me. All right.
That was on. What the fuck was that?
Oh, he's gonna.
Dude, I'm in their heads now. I'm in their heads.
Is that the only way to go?
Okay, honest question. You're Bill Murray in Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
How many
Was
times
Brian's
do
goal today to
you
spend like 80%
kill
of his
yourself
time
on stage at the Groundhog Day festival before you get bored?
Let him yap. Let him yap.
He does
Oh
like
man.
I would probably do it like
This does not
1,000
seem like a
times.
fire exit.
Yeah, I
feel
feel
like
like
I've
I
been
would do it
They
like,
said it was
like
over
a
this
good
way.
100 times.
Oh, is it
And
up
then I would
there?
probably like I would do
Oh,
other
it's like
shit
there,
for
you
like
go
10 or
across the
20
broken
times and then like get
bridge.
another 5 or 10 of those in.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, they never see this one coming.
You can't make it up here.
Oh,
Man,
man.
was it crazy that my takeaway when I first saw that movie was like, I wish that was like, I wish that could happen.
I know, right?
That'd be so fun.
This is annoying.
He was
like,
Groundhog maxing by the end of it too. Like he was like the best speedrunner of February the 2nd.
Well, I guess I'm passing
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the damn ship, so.
I think it was a tweet that was along the lines of,
You guys have angry
Like-
birds?
they were quote tweeting someone who was like, it'd be so cool if you could respawn in real life. And the quote tweet was like, if you could respawn in real life, I would be killing my boys in horrible ways constantly.
That's so true. Hanging out with the boys and then one of them chops your fucking head off as a joke. You miss the rest of the conversation, so you're like a day behind on all the inside jokes. And then the next night you're like, okay, that was funny, guys, but don't do it again. And then they fucking do it again. And you're like,
Off your head.
what is he doing, man? He's crazy.
Call the chib, call the chib.
Bird. They nerfed
It's like it's given the cartoon that's like he got so horny he killed himself.
Nerf bees.
When the dog, his tongue rolls out of his mouth and then he shoots himself in the head with 2 guns.
I've been doing that shit constantly if you could respawn.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I feel like we missed something.
I missed something.
All I asked Justin was, if you were Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, how many times would you kill yourself in front of the entire town at the Groundhog Day festival before you got bored?
But what if that's like, what if that's the thing that ends the loop?
Oh, man,
Well, then
that would be
That's the way you
scary.
decide to
Like,
go
it's-
out.
Like, oh fuck, the one where I end the loop is where I was like completely naked and like shot myself in the asshole. Oh no.
Slowly bled out in the fucking...
You can't see their reactions? Yeah, but you would like know. You'd know. Like when you woke up, you'd be like, I bet they were freaking the fuck out.
The ass end, huh?
No, I don't think. Oh no! That was a complete accident.
Did you almost fall in the hole?
Oh yeah. It was like this. It was like, you know, the Lakers after 23 seconds of perfect defense. Nikola Jokic. Whee!
He just did that, huh?
Oh man.
I don't think Ryan wants to play the game today.
Oh,
Did he
dude.
just jump off?
Yep.
It was a basketball joke.
He just wants to yap about...
I think that's probably one too far for the bit, you know?
You were there, man.
He was like, oh man, I almost fell down the hole. I was like, oh yeah? Is that what happened? And he's like, reenacted it, but actually jumped in the hole.
Corey, if Corey knew ball, he would be laughing
So that
till
was a dead
tears
end for
poured
sure.
out of his eyes.
This way, I went in a big circle and came back.
But Corey doesn't know
So
ball.
it might not be a dead end. It might just be
He's a
dumbass.
pickleball enjoyer. First and
He just
second
not wanna
were
play.
funny.
Right?
Third one didn't hit. You know the fourth one's gonna hit
When's
like
the
a
last
fucking
week?
truck.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
so right.
Oh,
By the way, Corey, you didn't respect my joke. I didn't just kill myself for the bit. I said the Lakers, after playing 23.9 seconds of perfect defense, Nikola Jokic be like, wee!
I'd have to know anything about what you just said.
Oh, really?
Bro, we can't. That costs us money, man. We can't go to the cool planet.
I
and
knew it
kill
would.
yourself, man.
I knew it would get him. I knew it would get him.
God damn it. Trying to get us to go to the more content, you know, planets. The motherfucker keeps icing 20% of our income, man.
Imagine if I just jump off while we're landing next time, man. Sorry.
159.
Bro, you should have laughed then. You should have laughed at the joke. Then I wouldn't have had to kill myself.
He's holding our labs hostage.
Oh my god, we're $5 off going to Titan. I'm pissed.
oh man. Brutal.
That's awkward.
I hope you guys like March.
Art is cool.
Presented for
Can
the
I,
approval of the
Can I
Midwest.
buy the Brazen?
Sorry, what?
No.
Why?
Because we're strapped for cash right now,
It's
brother.
just
We already
money
see it.
anyway.
It's a little
We're
hop, we get
There's
it.
no way everyone's gonna survive.
I'm literally doing my best.
Bro is trying to die.
I went over the railing, dude, and I had to go fast because I knew that your fucking horny ass would blow us both up for the laugh. And I would have resented it because it would have fucking killed. People would have been like, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Hearing that.
You know what's funny?
Don't fucking... You know I can't grab this shit fast, man. Guys, watch out for the mine on the way back up. Watch out for the mine, please.
Okay, watch out for the mine, watch out for the mine.
Who's on here, bud?
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
It won't explode. It won't explode. No way. See, I'm blessed.
Okay, I'll go next. I don't mind.
Is one of you guys throwing an egg?
Oops. That one, I don't know, dude. I like lumped clear that one. That's my bad.
The hell happened? What, you get 2 tries?
Wait, I missed. You can have 2 tries if you want, I believe.
Oh my god.
You okay, brother? I don't think he's okay. I'm pretty sure he's dead, man.
Was he holding the power cord?
Nah. He's chilling. He's chilling in heaven now. Oh, man. I'm gonna be pissed if, like, heaven's real and, like, I die and then I gotta see my boys, like, carrying on without me all the time. It's like a permanent fucking, like, mute button on Discord.
Just a window into us jacking off all the time.
I mean, I guess I could talk to all the other people in heaven or whatever.
Yeah, why the fuck in heaven are you watching what everyone's doing on Earth? Why do you
I don't know. It's.
Yeah, play a hard person shit, man.
I guess I'll be up there.
If my like great grandfather's like, I wonder who this young child I never met is like watching me, dude. Then that's his fault for seeing what he sees, you know?
That's a good point.
I mean, you gotta think, if you're in heaven, you probably want to jack off too, right? Like,
it's gotta be so much better.
You probably just like you could probably just hit a button and come.
You already have that. It's called your G spot.
It's not. It's more effort. But
Curse of Ra.
Me when I lose the come button in heaven, I can't find it.
Imagine your grandpa is in heaven, but then he gets fucking scammed out of his mana by like an angel spammer or something like that. Hey, what the fuck is mana? I just know it's an angelic word. It's kind of bread or something. It's bread. It's lembus bread. Unleavened bread from the region of Lembus.
Oh, you can do it now.
What's so funny?
I'm looking for Dresden Trudeau. I'm waiting on.
You got him. He laughed.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it before he joined, but then you started saying like this monologue of oh he's waiting for Ryan, but I wasn't. I was just warming up so I could make sure I kill the role.
You don't got a key?
Keyless. I'm keyless.
Ryan, you gotta see them.
What's going on? Where are you at?
Behind you, this way.
Oh!
I'm not that bug. I'm behind that
Bro,
bug.
why is he coming over here?
Get away from me. I don't have nothing to do.
Okay.
Chiblee, fuck, where was he? Oh, there he is. He's got a crazy new emote.
You can glitch out the 2 emotes and it does like a weird dance. Come. Yeah. Come, get closer.
I don't want to get closer. Oh man. Oh dude. I'm rooting for the damn spider, bro. He's farting.
I love this meeting.
This is like Nutty Professor 3.
Yeah.
Mmm.
The nutting professor.
I was gonna say the same thing, brother.
That's when he gets to heaven.
Dude, when the...
That's when he gets twerked on in the contest.
I can see that. Sherman Klump getting twerked on, releasing semen in his jeans. Buddy Love making fun of him.
I had never watched. I'd never watched that full video until last night, and it's like 10 times crazier than I thought it was, bro.
For me go down the seashore. Our man him drive a rough board, me take a detour. Then me
It's so fucking nuts, man.
That's
plays
definitely
out like a
nuts.
nightmare.
I literally thought it ended. I literally thought it ended like 10 seconds in, but it's just like a minute plus of them just pointing and laughing, and then the guy on the microphone be like,
Made it last.
"Oh my god," or whatever the fuck he said repeatedly for the entire time, bro.
Semen in his jeans.
He's really semen in his jeans. Oh! A game, huh? I remember my one of my sisters had a boyfriend at one point, and he was a gamer, dude. He had SimCity and The Sims, and then when me, my brother, and my other sister would go to his house, we'd play The Sims, right? And my sister, my whatever, fuck this.
All right.
Taking too long.
It's all right, you know.
The summary of the story is my sister had one save that always had a bunch of trash in it, and then we would laugh at it.
What do you mean, like a bunch of trash?
Like she didn't play for like a month because we didn't visit, and then we went back and she loaded up a save, and there was like mounds, like piles and piles of trash everywhere, and then we were like, it's so funny because you live like this.
I was gonna say, you know, you're like irredeemable when even your sim is like living in that kind of degeneracy.
Yeah. And like she was living like that IRL, so like it was even funnier.
That's great.
It's like you
Sorry,
should just give her
sister,
like a.
exposing ya.
Should give her like a Tamagotchi or something. More her speed.
No, yeah, one time a cat shat on her pillow while she was asleep, then she rolled into it.
That could happen to anybody. It is disgusting, though.
Is it tea kettle?
No, yeah, like I'm not gonna blame her for it.
I'm gonna take off.
Suit.
Oh man.
You look good.
They're bee guys. Of course we.
Okay.
Oh man. Hey.
They're bee guys.
So
Of course we pollinate.
I think it was worth. I think it was worth becoming beef.
Gotta get a double chocolate chocolate.
Kory's Costco guy voice makes me laugh every time. All weekend, all I heard in my head was, "We're Costco guys. Of course we fuck in the bathroom."
Dude, there was a TikTok of a guy at Costco, and he had a shirt on with a barcode, and he's like, "I don't want to cause a big deal. You know who I am. I don't want you scanning my chicken. Scan my shirt 5 times."
You know who I am. I don't want any trouble. I got 5 chickens. I don't want any LED on them. None. Scan my shirt 5 times, buddy. 5 times.
I need the Costco card.
That's a regular credit card.
I need the Costco card.
Okay, hold on. I got one.
I don't know.
There you go. I don't want to charge it on this card. I want to put it on this card. Scan it.
I think he's a TikToker. I think he's a TikToker.
Scan it.
I did.
Okay. Done.
Like,
Sir, I told.
Because you didn't want the glazes on the chicken.
Oh.
And the dude did it. And like he scanned the barcode on his shirt and it said rotisserie chicken on the thing.
Oh, that's dude's rock. That's dude's rock for sure.
I can make this, bro. Are you kidding me? It's
It's
Oh, yeah,
actually
I did it. Your turn.
easy, bro. It's easy.
Your turn.
You hear that?
Oh, Braken's just behind us.
yeah, there's a Braken.
Someone fell.
Was that Ryan? Did he fall?
Someone else fell.
They both fell. They both fell.
I don't know why I couldn't make the second part of the jump.
All right.
Oh,
well,
shit.
Yeah, the second part.
Well, I'm
got
gonna
me
go
too.
this way. I guess we should leave.
yeah, we do have the Braken on our hookus.
We're nature guys. Of course we make like a tree when we leave.
Fucking Braken's right behind Chib.
He's right there.
Nice,
He's
fun.
right there.
You got him.
He don't bite. He don't bite. He don't bite.
First date.
He bit.
It turns out he bites, man.
He bit. He did
Chiblee
bite.
sicked his ass on you.
He did.
That's diabolical.
We're Costco guys. Of course we fuck in the bathroom. It gets me every time.
Is that like a?
Of course we wipe front to back.
What is this? What is this version? What the hell?
Evil Costco guy's dad be like, you know, we're Sam's Club guys. Of course we buy soda streams.
I wish to fly home. I think I'm just gonna stand here for like 30 minutes until a bird lands on my head. We're Easter Bunny guys. Of course.
Stop. It's. Oh man.
We're bee guys. Of course. People
We're so close.
eat us. We're oh, hang on. We're wasp guys. Of course people think we're not pollinators like bees.
Yeah.
We're wasp guys. Of course we're gonna ruin your birthday party.
We're wasp guys. Of course we're gonna drown in your empty soda can.
Yup. What about
Dude, if we bring this back and we got like 3 good wasp guy jokes and then we pretend that we made them up on the spot instead of workshopping them, they're gonna lose their minds.
Yeah. Well, oh, okay. We've got 2. Oh, maybe 1. We're wasp guys. We're mosquito guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mosquito sounds?
Okay.
They're pollinators too, you know. Mosquitoes.
Yeah, like 0.06% of all pollination or something. How much
I'm gonna
pollinating are you doing? Very little, I guess, because I yanked out like another 100 pounds of clover from my lawn this weekend.
No, is there even pollen in that?
Apparently it's pretty good for the bees. But I'm like,
Oh.
so many empty houses in Vancouver, I'm sure they can get more clover elsewhere. We're wasp guys. Of course we drown in your soda can.
We're wasp guys. Of course everyone thinks we don't pollinate.
We're wasp guys. Of course our nests are made out of paper.
We're wasp guys. Of course we'll ruin your day. If you're like 6 years old, probably.
Keep going.
We're wasp guys. Of
We're
course
bee
we don't make
guys.
honey. Yeah, do it.
Kind of the same as the pollinate one, but
We're wasp guys. Of course. We're scary.
I mean, you guys really know 3 things about wasps.
Well, then could you
what?
educate us a little bit?
Oh, I was
know,
dead
bro?
for so long having to hear these motherfuckers talk about wasps.
Shut up!
Wait, Justin didn't hear it. We gotta redo it for Justin.
Hitting the
No,
button,
I
hitting the button, hitting the
I
button.
heard it plenty.
We're ant guys. Of course we'll drown in your Gatorade.
He just counted us like this was a school bus.
It's the same as the wasp guy bit.
I got a really good ant guy one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're ant guys. Of course we find an ant to force feed so we can eat his ass throughout the winter. Because they do that. They force feed an ant and then they eat it.
And they eat its ass?
Yeah, they like force feed it so its butt gets fat and then they eat out of its butt.
Why don't they just eat the
Cancel
food?
ants. Cancel ants. Cancel ants.
Bro, how the fuck
Wouldn't it
would they
make more
an
sense
ant
to just
documentary
eat
that
the
get footage
food?
inside the thing?
Okay, just a heads up. It is eclipse on the first one, so
Oh no.
we're gonna
Okay.
be a little quiet going in. But after we're in, ant guy, wasp guy, whatever, manticore guy, you can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
I made it.
The awareness of a fucking peanut.
Oh, dude, it scared me. He was walking the other way. I thought I could escape.
I was just like,
I should have just booked it. I shouldn't have even fucking tried to be quiet. Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh, dude.
Hi, guy.
Oh.
You have to see that from someone else's perspective.
I just
We're
switched
ant guys.
Oh.
It was like a fucking, like a slow motion train wreck, dude. You couldn't look away.
Dude, you should see it from my perspective. It was scary as hell.
Bro, it was like the fucking Austin Powers steamroller bit, dude. Like,
Oh. There's no shot this guy's making
his
it
ass is
back.
never making it back on that shit.
There's no
I
chance,
believe in
man.
his ass.
He's talking the whole time, too.
Oh, he could land in the ship.
Oh, dude, my frames. The shit in my frames went away.
Not even a fucking millisecond of time between hitting the button and dying.
Why were they in the ship, dude?
Oh, well,
Nope.
Oh man.
oh my god.
Nope. Not going that way.
We should do the thing where you make a story, but everyone.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'll go first, dog.
We waited a long time on that one.
Didn't hear a word,
Dude,
brother.
didn't catch any of it
Did
at
you
all.
make a story, but
Was-
everyone only says one word at a time? Dog
Was.
Okay.
was
Eating.
shit.
And.
He
Went.
Farted.
Oh,
He went farted, yeah.
he went farted.
Ostentatiously.
I
Then
just I don't want to do this
Austin
anymore.
fucking
I don't want to.
What? I said one word.
I don't like this game
Fucking
anymore.
guy, man.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just fucking. I'm just joking.
I don't know the word.
Reddit ass story.
But it may have been a bit tasteless, you know.
Ah!
Wow.
Wow.
Hey there.
Okay. He doesn't scare easy.
I'm playing too much Lethal Company to get jump scared, man.
Yeah. Try following me through here. It can't be done. Ah!
That's a dead end.
Oh, this is just back to the beginning, huh?
Did you do fire escapes today?
Bro, these guys are like immune to being scared.
Where's Brandon?
How do you do that?
really funny. Yeah, it's like a good joke.
Hey, did you guys hear the clanging of the bells?
What?
The bell. You hear the clanging of the bells?
Fuck? Yes.
They're chasing me. They're chasing me. The sound is getting closer. Hey, Kory, watch me. Something's not right, brother.
Go, 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 go.
Am I gonna die?
Probably. Hold on, I'm gonna look. Whoa!
Apollo. Apollo. What's going on? What happened? What happened?
This is fucking Bellman, bro.
Apollo walked out, just went, "Wah!" and jumped over the railing and died.
Hey, that's a good bit. That's a good bit.
Oh, man.
I think he's gone. I think he's gone.
Bro, I've never seen this room before.
Brass bell.
I was trying to get that brass bell.
I was talking.
Oh, okay.
We want to go the other side. Chippy, chippy. No, it's this way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I almost
Trust me.
screwed us all.
I don't know. Okay, now I don't know. That's not this way.
We've gone through one door.
It ain't this, guys. It's up top, y'all.
Oh God! What do I do? What do I do?
Oh my fucking god! You talk shit about him, man. He heard you. He said he was gonna get the triple, and he goes for the triple, man.
Is that what that bell is? Because when he killed me, it was a bell.
Oh.
Man. Apollo, what happened to you?
The fucking bell monster, man.
Oh, because I saw
think
nothing. I
he's
just saw you
gaslighting you.
jump over the railing and die.
Yes.
What? Right? Oh, fuck. Dude, fuck off, man. That actually scared the shit out of me, dude. I backed into you because I was trying to dodge the turret, man. No. Not funny, Ryan.
Where's the oh!
I closed the door on it so we could.
It's on the post. Bro, what is going on in Kory's vision?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
Oh, man. What's the deal with Costco, guys?
Oh, I was like, I heard Chip.
They're guys, and they're in Costco.
Is that where Wasp guy came from? Just that Costco guy?
He really
Who?
changed
Who?
stamina, I feel like, huh?
I can't hear because these guys are horsing around.
Yeah, but I just feel like your stamina drains so much faster when you're carrying it.
I don't know.
Well, we're
I don't think we make.
no, we did
quota.
not make it. So I think we're just done.
It's like exactly on time.
It is on time.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Persevere.
You mother.
Persevere.
Yeah.
What?
Leave him in there.
Wait, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave.
Look at that. He's fucking pranking us, bro. Get back in there, dude.
Bro, they're not taking my soul.
No.
Guess what, space they
The
can.
mask guys. Of course it's all for naught.
Who thinks he's so funny sitting in this little shop?
Bro, how do I get out
I
of
wonder if
here?
it took your soul if you would have been like stuck in there still.
That's where I store my silly guys.
I can't even crouch or anything, man. I'm stuck here.
Oh, maybe this will help. Maybe this will
Hold
help.
on, out of the way, guys. Out of the way. Can you?
Oh, my bad.
Over here. Over here.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, double locked in, bro.
Yeah,
We
you're
put the
screwed.
ankle cuffs and the handcuffs on him.
I'm definitely like in hell.
Can you see over it?
Yeah, I can see you. Chib, get me out of here. Help me. Oh. You guys created like a perfect window for my jail cell. This is so messed up. That's
enough
way
from you,
worse.
bro.
Can you open that back up, please? I guess I could just do
I'll
it.
give you some enrichment. I'll give you some enrichment.
Thank
There
you,
you go.
sir. Thank you.
You can only honk it once. The oh,
Wait, he went up. He
he's
leveled
escaping.
He did. He went up a level.
He went up a level, yeah.
Oh, God.
up. Fallout fucking character here, dude.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
he went up a
go.
level again. He's out of the ship.
Bro, I'm in space!
I don't know how to get you down. Man.
Bro, it's the PUBG clip.
Ah!
Major
Is he fully in space now?
I'm not in space yet, but I was for a
Fuck, he went
second.
up.
I'm freaking out up here, man.
Hey, man.
Now's your time to do the lost astronaut in space bit.
Please,
What, like,
Mandy, I don't have much
push you
time.
backwards?
The life insurance stuff is in this safe.
I love you very, very much.
I'm fucking free.
I think I just killed him. Oh,
Wait.
I think he's in
gone.
space, bro.
He's gone.
Wait.
Is he gone?
I think I pushed him out.
He's gone.
Wait, where'd he go?
He's just, his ass is gone, man.
Is he like not talking or is he trolling?
I think he's just gone.
It's all
Huh.
for naught.
What the hell?
His ass
Interesting.
flew away.
It's all for naught.
Oh.
Wow, good gaming.
A lethal company
Yeah,
session
good
where we
game.
just do this for 2 hours. Imagine.
I like that.
Upload the video. People are like, well, he couldn't do it the whole time, right? It couldn't be the full 2 hours.
I can't believe I watched the whole thing.
Who here watched in 2020?
Yo. Alright, well, good gaming.
All right, goodbye, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'm kind of freaked out by the bell monster, though, bro. Because what I thought happened is that the bell was like a new atmospheric thing, and then Apollo killed himself to make me think that the bell guy killed him. But then when he died, he said, the bell monster killed me. I don't know, man. I trust him. Never fight a bell, me boys. Dumb Dog, Justin, Kory, Chiblee, some of the best Lethal Company workers ever. They said never put more than 3 on the bridge, me laddies. And they did, and it broke, and it was very bad. But they climbed back up. Bing! Oh, man. Pirate Donald Trump, that'd be a good bit. Me hearties are sleepy, Joseph. You will be swabbing the poop deck. Once I'm the captain, you will be Joe. You'll be sweeping the poop deck. You will be SNL bit. Well, I don't do a good pirate voice or a great Trump voice. And I don't really know what I'm talking about. So it's Sweepy Joe, so true. Sleepy Joe wants to put lemons in the rum, people. Do you want your rum tasting like Lysol? Me neither. Bernie Sanders is a pirate. He kind of is a pirate if you're like a rich guy. Know what I'm saying? Because he takes their gold. I think they just kind of keep it though. I don't think they really redistribute it too much. But is the plumber still there? I don't know. It's been like 4 hours. If he is, he's probably like, what is going on in the basement? Just like the last hour was just me going, we're pot guys. Of course we smoke pot. Like, it's just, he's probably like, what the hell is going on? It's some kind of like mental asylum in their basement. We're ant guys. Of course we drown in the Gatorade. Oh, man. Good stream. I'll see you tomorrow.
What are you doing? You gotta go with daddy, okay?
Go with me, we'll have fun.
No.
We always have fun.
No.
And then you're always like, why don't we have time for play? It's because we waste all our time doing this. Okay, I'm gonna have to arrest you and take you out.
No.
Then come out.
No.
If you don't come out by your own will, then I will remove you by force. It's not funny. I'm picking you up. Okay, have a good work, mommy.
Thank
Have
you.
good work.
See you after mommy's work. I'll see you after. She's laughing now.
We have an equal shot.
In the morning, she's a devil. In the afternoon, she's angel. 3-year-old, man, there's the crazy age. The age of craziness. Oh my god. Librarian, you all, of all people should know you don't shit talk Palatro. It's true. I do get horny off of Palatro. Bro, I got lit up on Twitter. What did you do? Because I forgot I wasn't on my alt. Well, you have alt? On Twitter? You have alt on Twitter and yet you tweet shit like that? What do you mean, obviously? If you're main, wait, which one is your main? Cause are you horny on the other one too? Or are you hornier on the other one? It's just a private account? Oh no. It's a private account. It's hornier. I do not know the answer. But now I do. I follow artists. Oh my god. Really? You're so Dechen. Oh no, dude. I didn't think you were that bad. But you're like, you're them. That's crazy, cause on your main account or the, you know, the public account at least is so horned up. And yet you have a private account that is hornier. Oh my gosh. And you freaking saying that you follow artists? Out of everybody, I feel like you really need a girlfriend. You need a savior. You need a girlfriend. Have I ever had a tarot reading? Yeah. Yeah, I have. But it was not done by like professional tarot card reader. It was done by my friend. And then it was before I met Ryan. And I think, you know, I'm not believing in tarot cards or whatever. But at the time, I wanted to make a boyfriend because I was single. So I asked my friend, like, hey, could you do a reading for me? And then he said, sure. And then I flipped the cards and stuff. And then he said, the card says that like your next lover or like your boyfriend, soon to be a boyfriend, is just around the corner. And I was like, really? Because I don't see myself it happening anytime soon. And then he said, it says around the corner. And I was like, okay. And I think maybe few months later, I met Ryan. So I guess if anything, the tarot card was right. But then again, you know, coincidence. Few months equals around the corner. I think few months is equal to around the corners. Do you have their business card? No, I don't. Why? You want to ask the same thing? That's 100% success rate. I mean, you're talking to a girl who has a potential. Sooner or later, I was gonna find somebody. WTF man? What do you mean, WTF man? You can't call me pussy, Kate. I mean, come on. I'm a lady who looks cute and has a good education and plays video games and loves to watch anime. That's pretty good. Very modest too. All I'm saying is that there's no way I'm gonna die single. I mean, you know, whenever I walk around, people ask my number. That's just telling the truth. I'm single, I'm good looking, you'll do for now. What do you mean? I didn't say you'll do for now. That you're just shit in my mouth. What do you mean, here we go again? Excuse me, Watanabe. Have you ever walked around outside and then someone asked for your phone number or gave you free stuff just to appeal to you? Just saying. I'm just telling you what happened. Yeah, but they were trying to sign me up to a cult. Now you're just talking to yourself. I don't go outside. We know. Fuck off. Excuse me. Are you like one man show? I didn't say anything. You are fighting ghosts. The real takeaway: message your favorite content creator and ask to go on a date with them. It can't go wrong. All I'm saying is that if I wanted to, you know, take a man, I have a 0% fail rate. Hello. What's wrong? You have to go potty? Okay. Okay, bye, Chad. She has to go potty. Ah! Bye.
I love it when he becomes Mario. His name's Mario and he bounces on the shells. Some of these levels are hotter than the hells, and when he spins, he can survive a spiny shell. Mario, Rio, please do better, please do well.